decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Woltz and Joshua Carty will get it underway. Off we go from Southern California. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. This one blocked by Khalil Shakir. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
And the Chargers first down.
They'll run, and this is Amarian Hampton. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Good Fitzpatrick on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
7 Pirates, let's go now.
He'll drop to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. On fourth down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punch. Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. They put Strange in motion. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard.
Let's go.
Slot man in motion right. Back to throw. Flush to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Take this inside the 40 to the 39, but most importantly, they've got it. That's a first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. First and 10.
Ready? 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw.
Come on, you're there, and you're missing.
He's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Chargers, nothing. Joshua Party to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
Hello.
On the return, here's Khalil Shakir. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready? 79 Broncos. 70 Lions.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
To number 8.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Amarian Hampton was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Stonehouse in punt formation.
This is away, and it's a very good kick. Angled toward the sideline. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready? Shot 60. Shot.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. And even 30 yards.
Let's go now. 70.
They'll look to throw again. This is caught 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Chargers, nothing. Joshua Party to kick off.
Here's Party now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, here comes Shakir. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
7 Pirates. 7. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 31 yards.
The Chargers.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. Inside the 20. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers looking terrific here as a game. Already up 21-0.
Chargers nothing. Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Check smash, check smash. Come on, come on. Six. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
The Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And some good blocking. Springing a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
47-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
Cowboy 80.
So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. 21-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. They've got it facing third and a yard.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And the Chargers first down.
Red light, ready?
First and 10.
On the give, here's Hampton. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So they move inside the 20. First and 10 at the 18. Hampton trying to work inside. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Second and 11.
Another run here with Hampton. result here. Give him 7, and it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
19 tight, 19 tight, 18, go!
That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, L.A. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. They'll throw out of the gun. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. This one caught left side. That's strange. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
Third and long.
Here we go, set, go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 29-yard line.
Come on, set! Panther 60, Panther 60! Set, hurt! Ready?
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he searches forward for a gain of about 5. From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd down.
Cougar 19!
Throwing now from the gun. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
So now, 4th down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers.
A 61-yard
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
So, Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
Here's a short one. He's got screen. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. Here's 1st and 10.
1st down, Steelers.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Big hole left side. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, here comes Shakir. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
They'll look to throw. To the right side, he finds McMillan. Will mark him down just shy of the 40. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Chargers, 1st down.
Let's go!
1st and 10.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
The tackle made at the
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Go!
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, check that, check that. Come on, set. Bronco.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Go, Cougar Knight.
A run. This is Hampton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Hey, smash Bronco. Get up.
They'll go again with Hampton. And he shows off his strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Set. Check.
Give, and here comes Hampton. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
70, 79 Broncos.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
It's clear from that 3rd down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on 4th down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket on the defensive side of the field. Now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand. Give your guy a chance to come down with it. And he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready.
Going for it all. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 90 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
The extra point from Carney is good. And the Steelers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. complete. It's Lad McConkey. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Let's go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set.
Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he will take this one in. 83 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. He'll take it in at the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
60 boxes, 60 boxes.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get it.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Charger first down.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw yet again. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. And They set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. To the left side. It's caught by Shakir. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. A troubling development here in this AFC title game.
On the set.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw again. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
65 catch.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He's got his man. Middle of the end zone. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats. Makes mom and dad happy, but, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
He'll start at the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Let's go.
Bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. From 31, here is 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll look to throw. Escaping to his left. Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Set up. Go.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
J.C. Horn.
18 Rattler. 8. Ready.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
15 yards.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Open man is Shakir, and that's complete. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. They'll run with Hampton. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Chargers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This is taken in at the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Okay, break.
Drive will start on the ground, and is brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll stick with him again, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Ready, set. Here we go.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
Hey, check that. Street.
They put Strange in motion. They'll go with a counter on first down. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will score. Touchdown, Steelers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's a Steeler first down. Man in motion is Coleman. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will get into the end zone. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
To kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And no chance to return this one. through the end zone for a touchback.
18.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
He'll find Zahir open right side. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Get it.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Hampton. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline. And
for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to... have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
Up the middle they go. Room to run at the 35. And he's in. Touchdown Steelers. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about the burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, check that. Street. Hey.
On first down, it's Hampton. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
course, linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
He'll drop to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Stephanie! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down by a good couple of yards. They will indeed get the conversion on 4th and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Go.
Back to throw. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense.
And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Pace Wilson.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a much more positive run here. That one good for 10, but it's still going to leave him with a 3rd down coming up. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Steelers.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. Oh, in trouble here with the snap, and that's a loose football. The Chargers have it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Trying the left side, here's Hampton. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd
to pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready?
Now a give up the middle, and he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll begin here on the ground. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We're back to crown an AFC champion after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Second and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
70 Lions.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. As they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy, they are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC.